Today, I'm not half asleep as well as yesterday. Today, I'm going to talk about somebody I admire. There's this DJ, her name is, I think it's Gia Fu, maybe Gia Fu. She's Hong Kong based. I don't know what that makes her ethnicity, but she's Asian. And she's a salsa DJ. And the reason I like her so much is I remember seeing this quote that when you're in a desperate place, art becomes painful because it's a reminder of what you don't have, your circumstances and how hard they are and how tiring it is, and it just makes everything feel worse. And that's how I felt about her for a long time. She was so cool, so interesting. I was overwhelmed by it. But over time, I think as I've healed, it's lessened. I'm still very much like, I contrast myself against her. I think she's super cool and I'm super lame, whatever. You know how it is. But overall, I think, the true feelings of appreciation are there mostly in the driver's seat now. And the reason I think she's so cool is, she's an Asian girl in a Latin space. Not because she's putting on a facade and she's trying to act Latin and be a character. No, she has a true appreciation for the art form, for the music, not just the music, for the history, for the people involved in the history, the people in the history, the art, the culture, the food, the who's involved, where it was involved, the politics, all of that. She's aware of it. She does research. It's even for someone as green as me, I don't know anything about this genre. It's clear to me that she does know what she's talking about. And forget me. What does my opinion matter? The people in that industry, the greats, they talk about how she's the real deal. And what I like about her is she acknowledges the fact that she is Asian in this space, and that comes with, she has to put in even more work and be even more respectful so that she's not taking up space. And I think she's done that. And it's just incredible to me how somebody on the opposite side of the earth from South America, because I think, a lot of the stuff she does is South American or North American focused. She's from Hong Kong. To grow up in that environment and become somewhat of an expert or make your job something that is completely outside of your culture is insane to me. You have to love it to be able to do that. I find that incredible. First of all, how does she find out about this? And then how does she find out more? And to get over that initial hurdle of trying to find something that is not around you is hard. And by that, I mean, she's from Hong Kong. Maybe the other styles of dance, like K-pop idols, etc., that would have been so much easier for her to go into, It just seems like a more natural path. Hard path, but more natural. To go into something completely left field, that's insane. I'm a brown girl. I went into yoga. Not the craziest thing, Even though, there's I don't think someone of my background and my gender could have done yoga traditionally back in the day, even though I am brown. It's still more of a natural path. I've heard of yoga when I was a child, But her growing up in Hong Kong, born and raised in Hong Kong, to hear of salsa, and I'm pretty sure like the forms of music and the dance, the styles of salsa she does are a little bit more niche. To find that and explore that, and like, how did you even find peers to do it with, you know? She made full use of the internet. I think that's so cool. I think we all have this amazing tool of the internet, but not everyone uses it to its full advantage. She definitely did. And now it's like a career. She's traveling all over the world. She's bringing a little bit of her heritage into it. She was a producer on a really cool project with a very iconic artist. I can't even say like what his genre is, but in that salsa genre, he's prolific, and she was able to work with him. That's so cool. I just find that amazing. And then on top of it all, she has incredible style, incredible fashion, beautiful, is very much herself. And I think that's so cool. Like, I'm watching one of her salsa videos, her salsa DJ sets on YouTube right now. She has a YouTube channel, I think it's called Mamba City Club, or if you just search Gia Fu, GIA space FU, you'll find it on YouTube pretty easily. She's in this room, and it's very much salsa, it's very much Latin, it's very much music lover. There is many, many, many shelves full of records. It's actually crazy once you take it in. You can tell it's a room full of objects that she's collected in her travels. That's very beautiful. She's dancing barefoot. There's a little bit of her Hong Kong culture. Like, from what I know about Hong Kong, it has like a retro vibe. You know? A retro Chinese vibe. Which, you know, has its own political reasons and weirdness. But you see some posters. You see Monchichis on the wall. You see like a jade bracelet on her hand. Modern girl, she's sage. Her outfits are always crazy. Her hair is beautiful. When I see her, I see someone who radiates the light that only comes when they find their calling. I have always strived to do that. But the thing about me is I've never really known what it is my calling was. I still don't. And so I've never been able to clearly identify that and then strive for it. So when I see her, I just think she's so amazing. You know, she's like freaking Luffy. She knows she wants to be a salsa person, DJ, connoisseur in that. Like, he wants to be the pirate king, and he goes for it. And when you have clarity like that, it's powerful. And people mobilize to help you achieve your dream, which I think, you know, happens to her because she's really put in that work. And also, like, I don't know if it's because of what she's interested in, but like when I first saw a picture of her, I didn't even realize she was Asian. It's just like clothing, the style. But then when I saw a closer picture of her, I was like, oh shit, what the hell? And then I did some more research, figured out who she was. But all that to say, like, she very much looks like herself. She's not pretending to be anything. But she's done a really good mix of looking like what she likes and looking like her ethnicity, I guess. All that to say, she's so cool. I think she's one of the people I admire the most. Everything she says is so interesting, gives you so much to stop and think about. What she does is so cool to follow, etc., etc. I recommend checking out her Instagram and her YouTube. You'll have a lot of fun. And I think she was like on the DJ wave before that became like a really big thing, which is really cool too.